was gonna have some Pringles with this, but I'm deciding not to because I don't want to be eating unhealthily all the time, man. I just wanted to add some more food because I want to do that depression and anxiety self-assessment quiz, but I haven't yet done it, and I'm feeling hungry. But yeah, I'm gonna resist that and actually just have this instead, the healthier option of rather than that and this. Yeah. It's 4:02 in the evening as well, by the way. I'm eating this meal just for future reference to help me understand when I'm eating my meals. That's useful information. So I don't eat at like midnight and that. Yeah. Meal 2:04. $2 bang on. I'm having this because though it's feeling a little bit sore and I just want some food. So I'm having one instead of two and no butter. It's an improvement at least. At least it's less unhealthy stuff. Yeah. Switching it up with some prawn. This is third, you know. I just had the 2 pasta bake meals, if you even want to call it that. It's just pasta and pasta bake sauce, really. They were so bland because they had so little sauce left. So much so that I actually want this for the sake of flavour. And also taste too. Texture, I mean. Taste and texture. This is, oh my gosh, those last 2 meals were so bland. It was so bland, but if I carry on like this, I'll put on a massive belly, but at least I'm recording it, showing some accountability. I'm not hiding from this. I probably could have used some of the other seasonings that were there as well, like the curry sauce. Just try something. That probably would have tasted extremely weird, but you know what? At least it wouldn't have been as bland. But yeah, this is third, you know. I'm feeling full, but for the sake of flavour, I actually want this. And I'm gonna have it. Even if it's a little bit by bit, as I watch something, yeah. It doesn't help that I'm feeling thirsty as well and that I didn't eat. No, that I didn't drink with my meal. That doesn't help. That's something I've been doing that I need to undo permanently. But over time, man, over time. But yeah, that's what this is. That's why this is here. Right, it's about 9:06. Even though I think this is gonna make me feel constipated, I'm having it anyway because it's different than the sweet bread I had. Impulsive decisions, man. I really think this will make me feel constipated, but I'm still gonna have it anyway. I might be using it as a coping mechanism to as a short-term fix to deal with the fact that I know I have to change how I use YouTube. Maybe, maybe not. I genuinely might be. I don't know, I have to think about that deeply. But I won't do that here. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to make a note of that. Peace. Yeah, I am. I think I am using it to cope, and I genuinely might have another one of these. I need to go shopping, man. Shopping's almost run out as well. That might be a part of it, but I've been wanting to try this out. This has been in this compartment over here. Yeah. I need to change. think I am using it to cope. I really need to have a deep think about what I'm doing. Change my ways, man. I might actually have seconds of these as well. But yeah, okay. At least I know what's going on. I think that's why. I genuinely think that's why. Coping with trying to use food as a coping mechanism to deal with the fact that I watch way too much YouTube, and I check notifications like double digits, probably over 30 times today. Yeah, this needs to stop. I need to work through this and overcome it. Call it character building. That's what I've been thinking of. Call it this, character building. Overcoming it, character building. I'm not talking about eating this. Oh yeah, eating this this will be great. No, overcoming this will though. But anyway, at least I think I figured it out. As expected, I've had the bagel. Feel constipated, so I'm gonna grab the last apple too. Yeah. I'm gonna have to overcome this over the months. It will eventually. This is something that this YouTube addiction thing has been around for years. I've had it for years. Been doing this. It's not gonna just. I'm not gonna just stop. Pardon me. Well, I can, but to overcome it sustainably, that's probably not realistic to expect myself to just stop, especially seeing as I make videos. I'll overcome it, and when I do, I might actually have a blueprint for getting over unwanted habits. Yeah. I'll figure this out. I will. Didn't really have anything quick to make, but I saw these in the cupboard. I didn't buy them, but I could at least make some form of sandwich with this. Yesterday, I had, it was either yesterday or the day before yesterday, I had quite a lot of ketchup with the pasta meal I had, and I just noticed how much more tasty the food was seemed after putting a whole load of ketchup on it. It was never like that before. It certainly made it seem like it had a lot more flavour, but not as much as it did yesterday, because I'd be using it all the time. Now I'm not. I really think hyperpalatable will probably be the right word to use for condiments. Even this one probably. Yeah. There's a video I've got to make about these self-destructive behaviours. Basically not eating like this. I don't want to be eating this sort of food, man. Extremely processed this often, no. But there's a video that I've got to make about it, and I think I'll make it today because I read something from Transform Your Body, Transform Your Life, which may really take how I go about things to the next level. Yeah. I haven't done my shopping yet, and I need to, hence I'm just eating this. Oh, I'll do some shopping eventually. If I don't, then anything goes, really. And if it goes like this, I don't know, everything that's gone in here, that's not, I don't like that. There's some greens, a little bit, but not much. I certainly would have put many more greens in this. But yeah, anything goes if I don't cook the food that I eat. Anything. I don't want that anymore, man. No more. Seconds, only a few minutes later, at around 2:30. I might actually be eating this to cope with the fact that my life's going to change big time within the remaining space of this year, with the way that I'm heading. I've got a lot to work on still, even a year in to this life transformation journey, I've called it. I've got a far way to go, man. There's some stuff that I want to write about, but I'm not going to make a video on it. Not right now anyway. I'll do it sometime later and reflect. But yeah, things are coming up extremely soon. And also further on down the line. I think that's why why I could be doing this. I had what Akash from Transform Your Body, Transform Your Life said, an aha moment. And I think it's within this. Using, like, overeating and watching YouTube too much to try and fill a void in my life that I might not have known that I had. Maybe, but I know enough's enough. How ironic, at around the same time this year, on the 20th of August, around 10 o'clock at night, I was thinking the same thing. 1 year later, thinking the same thing, even though I've made progress. It's gotta stop. Gotta move on. And just like I did over the space of a year, I moved on. And I'll do the same this year around. Cheers to making more progress. And figuring out myself more, knowing myself more than I ever did before. Cheers to that, eh? Getting this out now at 4:10 for later on for dinner, yeah. I was gonna have this so I could have something to eat. I'm not really feeling hungry, I'm feeling dehydrated, but then look. It's got to go in the bin. So I have to find something else. Can't have something quick now, really. Can have these, but I don't eat them. Could have another sandwich. Certainly not having that. That makes me feel constipated. Could have another tuna sandwich, to be fair. I might just do that actually. But yeah, I certainly can't have this as planned. I was gonna have this with some Nutella. Not happening. Because of that. Yeah, it's going in the bin. There we go. I'd rather have something else, but it will do. 4:20 apparently. So I must have read the time wrong. It must have been around 10 past or 1/4 past when I filmed the last clip or something. But yeah, don't want to eat this really, but it will do. No greenery involved. There's no greens here. I could add mixed veg, but I'm not doing that now. Let's see if this food will make me feel low. I'm writing up about these sorts of things today. And then eventually I'll be able to get past this. Yeah. I don't know where this came from. It's either my mum or dad bought this, so it's not that I forgot to add what sort of apple it was. I genuinely don't know. I just got it from the fruit basket. Yeah. I'm also having thoughts of going vegan as well now. I mean, I'm looking at Scott Bernhard's physique. Just because everything you see on the internet doesn't mean it's real. Just because you see something on the internet doesn't mean it's real. Yeah, true, but I just don't feel great. Even after eating broccoli and chicken, I still don't feel all that. I do need to drink some water, that would help, but even still, I mean, animals are getting slaughtered in the process, whereas if it's a fruit, the fruit's not getting slaughtered, it grows and it gets picked off. But that's it, really. I might do a growth through calisthenics and go from one extreme and then find balance. But yeah, I want to go the other way now. To just feel what it's like. And if that means I stay there, that means I stay there. But yeah. Even with broccoli, some of this, still not feeling all that. But again, that's partly because I didn't have any water to drink with my meal. But even still, I want to try something else. See if there actually is a healthier way to live and to eat, more specifically. It must be. Can't be this, man. Certainly isn't sandwiches and stuff like that. No. I want more out of life. There is more to life. And I want that more, wherever it is. It's not this, man. I've never felt even slightly guilty about eating like chicken, for example, or meat, really. But to be fair, they are getting slaughtered. Would I like to be killed? No, not really. But it's just the norm for me to eat meat. I don't know, man. I didn't feel guilt whilst eating the food. But I do want to go the other side to see what it's like. I gotta remember, like, slaughtering animals, that's how we survived. That's how we got to the point where we're at today as a human race, I think. What are the odds that our ancestors were just vegan and plant-based? Completely. Nah, I'm not sure about that. But yeah, I want to try something else, man. I really do. Hopefully I will. Actually, no, I will. Sooner or later I will. And then we'll see how it goes, and then we'll see how a balance goes. And if I like the balance, cool. If I don't, and I want to go on the complete other side, then cool. But I don't want to be eating extremely highly processed stuff like bread or any of that anymore. I know that has nothing to do with meat, but I'm just saying, this way of life, I don't want it anymore. I don't want it. I don't. Cheers to making more progress. Yeah, come on. Cheers to a better life than this. A better lifestyle than this, sorry. Yeah. Look at this bed. This is disgusting. Disgusted. It's been left there. I've seen it. I would throw it away. It's not mine, but even still, as far as I'm aware anyway, it's not mine. I think I used mine. Maybe it was mine. I didn't even know it. Shit, it could have been. Hey, yeah, I won't throw this away. No, this is ridiculous. (20 past 9 in the morning). I'm having this meal. 9:18. Right, Monday, 1 o'clock. Eating this meal. Eating this because I haven't gone shopping. But I've just now thought that, I've just asked myself a few seconds ago before turning the camera on, what is there actually holding me accountable to go shopping? And I've realised nothing really. I don't have a system in place to hold me accountable to go shopping. So I stay shopping once a week so that there's nothing that I don't have, like meat and fish, which I may eventually get rid of if I actually do want to go vegan eventually. Or at least try eating in a vegan way. Probably be better than this. And to be fair, I had after yesterday's chicken, my right foot it could be placebo and actual truth. Bunion felt a little bit inflamed on my right foot only. That could be a bit of placebo and truth to meat being inflammatory. I was listening to Scott Bernhard talk about this sort of stuff way back. 5 years ago, his first video, he was talking about giving up meats as well. It might be some truth to meats being inflammatory, I don't know. Maybe not. But I certainly do want to carry on changing, that's for sure. I could change by adding a strong enough forms of accountability so I stay shopping consistently and I don't run out of things like ingredients that are high in protein, like meat and fish. That's what they're there for. Until I find replacements, I'm gonna keep on having them. Until I do my research, I'm gonna keep on having them. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna eat this. Maybe go shopping after this. After I've done some exercising, a little bit here and there, yeah. Haven't let the noodles settle, and I'm having this just so that I feel more full. I was thinking of having the noodles, but I poured this out in the bowl that I had the noodles in without washing it. So yeah, I'll probably have this. I purposefully got quite a bit of meat, so there's at least some protein rather than it just being straight up rice. So anemic. I might actually learn how to make this myself and make it more colourful. But if I don't cook, anything goes. If I don't cook the food, anything goes. I don't want that anymore, man. Thirds, even though I'm feeling full, I've just remembered I haven't had any water with either of those meals that I just had, and that's probably why I'm doing this. You need to go and get some water, but yeah. Went to go shopping, but I forgot my wallet, so I'm having this instead. It's 4:57 in the afternoon, by the way, yeah. Not feeling hungry, but feeling thirsty. Plus, I've been eating poorly, so I think one thing's led on to another. And I'm about to have this. I will soon go shopping. It's a goodbye to all this fucking shite. Thank goodness this is finished. That's here, and then the prawn cocktails here. Yeah. Right, I'll go shopping after this. One, the self-destructive thing leading on to another. I'm eating poorly. I was actually on my way to going shopping, but I didn't go because I didn't have my wallet. So now I've eaten jollof. That's not even all that. And then this now. I now know one thing leads on to another with these sorts of habits, yeah. I'm cooking this for tomorrow because it's 7 o'clock. I'm following Akash's idea to come off the screens 1 hour early before you want to go to sleep, so that's what I'm doing. But I wanted to make a note of this, so yeah, here it is. I couldn't even be bothered to cut the steak. It's just taking too long. I almost burnt it. Oh, also, I'm only having this so they don't go off. Let's look at the date. Yeah, that's the only reason why. I mean, I thought of all the times my parents have said that, oh, please eat this, otherwise it'll go off. And I could have actually learned that sort of behaviour with my eating before this point, maybe, but I can't blame them for this one. This one I did to myself. I say I did, but I haven't had the food yet, but I'm saying it like it's past tense, like it's already a done deal. I'm feeling thirsty. I couldn't even be bothered to cut the steak, but I am gonna have this. It's 7:30. I'm gonna go eat this, have a brain dump about what's gone on in the day, what I've thoughts on the mind, and just allow myself to relax from there. Go outside and read, really, but yeah, that's it. When I have this and then do that, yeah. Anyway, see you in the next clip. Peace. Decided to not eat the fat that was on the steak. It was an impulsive decision I made not to do this. I wouldn't usually care, but I wanted to make a note of this because it's a small change amongst many that I'm gonna have to do in order to move forward in the direction I want in my life. Yeah. Cheers to making more progress, man. Cheers to making more progress in the future. And also now, get to a point, an amazing point that I couldn't have even thought of. Hell yeah. Cheers. Oh wait. Cheers. Cheers. Actually, no, I could probably do it with this glass here. There you go. Cheers. Bloated a lot more than I liked, but then to be fair, that meal had no consideration for my health at all. There was no greens in that meal at all. And the wraps, well, what's left of them anyway, look like a mess. It looks like cardboard. Look at this. Oh, I have to take it out. Look at that. It looks like it's borderline food cardboard. Look at that. I might not even eat that, you know. That looks like that's going off. But yeah, man, that's disgusting. I think I'm gonna stop having wraps, you know. I think it's because I felt constipated after having a couple of them. Obviously, stomach bloats as well. Yeah. Must be better out there than that. But anyway, yeah, I genuinely might stop having wraps. I don't like how I feel after it. Oh, I could have added spinach to be fair, but I forgot I even had it because I'm focused on doing the shopping. I might actually speak about that tomorrow on Tuesday. May do, may not. Anyway, that'll be it for now. I'm gonna get some water. It's 5 to 8. Oh, I just told, okay, never mind. Yep, 5 to 8. I wanna get some rest. Allow myself to go outside, brain dump, and then get some rest. So yeah, this is it for today, and I'll see you in the next clips. I remember having thoughts about Pringles, thinking I just given up on myself. I want to make a note of that. That's those sorts of foods that are so self-destructive. That's just eating those foods. I mean, I put myself in a position where I just start just going down a self-destructive path. None of that, man. None of that. It'll be much easier to not do if I don't see it all the time. Other than that, that'll be it really. Other than that, I won't need to do anything else to not have those sorts of foods. I mean, look at what's around. Bagels, sweets, juice. This is disgusting. But this is what I see every time I come into the kitchen. And the Pringles are there as well. I don't even like Pringles. It's just that they're edible. But what are they doing to my body? That ingredients list. Yeah, anyway, I wanted to make a note of that for future reference. So, yeah. See you later. I've just had a smell of this. I don't like it. I tried it. You can see it's basically around about half full, half empty. I'm gonna throw that away because I smell it and I just don't like it. I'm not using it the right way. I just use that more so like how I use a pasta bake, which I'm actually gonna have sooner or later. Yeah, for that reason, I'm gonna throw it away. Until I actually make a lasagna, I'm not getting this again. Until I actually want to learn how to make one, I'm not getting this again. I'd have to learn how to make bolognese though. I have to learn how to make bolognese and then I'd learn how to make lasagna. But yeah, for now, don't like this, don't like how I use it. I'd have to use it for this, not like a pasta bake and not like a creamy pasta as I thought I'd be able to use it. I might have to get a different sauce for that. But yeah, I'm throwing this away. That smelled disgusting. It smelled like off cheese. I can't believe I just put a whole £2 worth of chicken chunks into that pasta bake that's currently in the oven. I've just come outside because I'm basically done. I've put the cheese on, everything's there together. I'm using a Pyrex dish. This is a dish I've never used before. I didn't think I'd actually be able to use it because I didn't think I'd have I would have cooked as much pasta as I actually did. But we'll see how it turns out. If it smashes, it smashes. But I genuinely do think that it's an oven-proof dish and it can take heat. But I'll certainly find out if it can't. And if it can, that's great. That means there's nothing smashed in the oven. So yeah, that's nice. But anyway, yeah, I'm trying it out in a new dish. Going all in, seeing if it can work, or otherwise I just wouldn't use a dish at all and not. And I hold myself back from learning more about what I can and can't use. Not useful there. Oh, I started cooking at 10 to 12 as well, by the way. We'll see how it turns out. But yeah, for future reference, if I'm going to do something like this, please don't use the whole box or the whole packet. Please do a bit of half and half. If you want to have chicken, that's great. Fine. But please have some of the chunks, but not one whole packet. Have some frozen chicken breast to go with it as well. Put that in the oven, then toss that in the pasta bake mix. Please do not. Please don't use a whole box. That's £2 worth of food just in that. Yeah, it's not in that dish. Yeah, it's not one meal, but even still, come on, man. I bought 3 of them, now there's only 2. But again, it's not going to last for this one meal. It will last for longer than that. So, it's not all that it's okay. I'll have it for more than one meal. If, depending on how I split it, I could have it for 3. That wouldn't be half bad. So I would have used a third of the packet each meal. Yeah. This is what I plan to have, and I'm going through with it. It really is as simple as that. I don't have to decide, oh, what am I going to eat during the day anymore? Nope. Because I planned it out the day before. Getting rid of decision fatigue, like I said, I swear this is not an advert, one massive advert for that book, but I am using it. He's not giving me money to say this stuff. It's just that in my opinion, it works. Sorting out your sleep, it works. Because doing so means that you have high energy levels throughout the entire day, which I experienced yesterday, and I'm experiencing now. I haven't felt the need to yawn because the energy levels are way up there because I've sorted my sleep routine out. I'd say I actually have. No, almost yawned there, didn't I? But I'm not tired at all. I'm wide awake, as you can see. Eyes are wide open. There's one thing I really want to discuss, and this, there's this thing, apparently squash can help improve your eyesight as it can add to chemicals/substances that help with eyesight and postpone macular degeneration. Apparently, according to Eat Well, Live Better, by whoever that was. I might actually buy my own copy of that, so I'm not using my sister's book. I don't take pride in reading that sort of stuff that isn't mine, but I am reading it without telling her that I've gone and read it. that I've gone and picked up because I need to improve my nutrition database. And I'm not hearing no on that. Yeah, I could go to the internet, but the resources are right there. I don't want to be on the screen all the time, man. But eventually, I probably will tell her that I read the book. She genuinely might not care at all, but for the sake of showing honesty, I will say that. But I won't tell her about the camera thing though, because then she might start asking questions. Why do you want to pick up a camera for? And I'm not telling the truth for that, because then that may mean she might tell me to stop doing it. You need to do this, you need to do that, and you can't do this. So no, I won't tell her. I apologize on the internet, but that's as far as the apology will go. Especially for now, whilst I've just started it. I say just started it, it's been 8 months? But yeah, I'm not telling her that. But as for the book thing, that's fine. If I do and then she tries to tell me, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, that may mean my way of life is at risk. And then she tries to put her thoughts onto me, try and hold me back. No. It was completely yellow 4 minutes ago. Now look, it's browned up. This is what I get to have. This is what I get to have. Hell fucking yeah. Seconds at 12:30 because I wasn't feeling all that full, but then again I just remembered, didn't drink my water. Yeah, but I've dished out anyway, but I am gonna eat. Pardon me, then I'll go to the gym. Right, I'm purposefully cooking the steak in the tray this time compared to doing it, wrapping this in tin foil, because it's spilled out onto the bottom, as you can see here, and it's been quite the nuisance to clean, if I'm being honest. So to avoid that, just cook that in here. Then when I'm done with it, pour some water from the kettle, some Dettol, and then after that, that's it really. So yeah, that's why I'm cooking it in the tray this time rather than in this sort of tray and putting tin foil over it. I'd much rather something like this, or exactly this, from now on. Yeah. Just wanted to make a video about that to mark a change in how I'm cooking, because the changes are going to carry on happening like this, slowly but surely. It is 4:45. I'm having this meal. I didn't actually plan for this, but I'm having it because I'm still feeling a bit hungry. But I think that's because I didn't have my water. During the meal, I just had the steak and the cauliflower. Yeah. Almost playing tricks on me, I think. But yeah, I've made this. Got this for 45p. We'll see how this goes. I'm gonna try it out and see how it is. And also I'm trying out bananas and Greek yogurt as well. See if I like that. Yeah. But that's why I'm having this meal. Right, as you can see, around. There you go. 7:20. I've got some chicken that I've got in the oven that I just took a photo of at this time, and I'm thinking of going to bed. Yes, at 7:20 in the evening, I'm making plans to go to bed. I'm gonna have this salad that I plan to have, and then that's it. I've been going through today's plan for what I wanted to eat, and I had an extra dessert. I don't mind that though. I didn't have any water whilst I was eating my main meal, so it makes sense as to why I wanted to eat again, because I was feeling thirsty, but my hormones made it seem like I was feeling hungry when in reality I was feeling thirsty. At least I'm recognizing that I want to drink with my meals rather than just not doing it at all and not even recognizing that that may actually play a massive part in having a poor meal hygiene than I could have. Yeah, but anyway, I've done quite a bit. It's the evening now. Found out that I passed the theory exam that I did, and I felt unhappy about it at first, but just because I've passed doesn't mean that I have nothing to learn. I have a lot to learn, and I'm not missing out on learning anything because I passed the test. I think that's why I told myself I'd feel unhappy if I passed the test, because I knew that I wanted to learn, I wanted to pass because I learned the material rather than just guessing. There's some which I knew I was going to get right, but I didn't think I'd pass. But I did. Yeah, I did. So now we move with getting the other things done, and then that'll be me. Someone with gym instructor qualifications and going down this path that I really want to go down. And then eventually I'll be doing shifts at the place I want to be at the gym I go to, and then one thing will lead on to another. That said though, I don't want to stay working there. I want to progress and move forward with other people that are interested in calisthenics. Isaac was talking to me about calisthenics and he called it calisthetics, but I didn't even correct him. My tutor gave the same pronunciation of that word as well. Yeah. I'd much rather be around people that are interested in doing the same things and actually know how to pronounce the word properly at least, man, come on. But then again, in Isaac's defense, I didn't correct him. Yeah, I don't want to be stuck inside for however many hours a day throughout the week. No, I'd much rather have given myself the freedom that I always have had to be outside doing what I want to do. All I have to do is, I say all I have to do is as if it's going to be a task that's of easy difficulty. All I have to do is make sure that I have passive sources of income coming in that I want to do, and that's not against my morals in any way. And also be able to run my own personal training businesses. Ideally have some passive incomes related to that, but yeah, in order to train people and have it set up so that they give me money, I would have to run my own business actively. I'd like to train outside in parks, like how Goku Pump and them lot do. That's the vision. That's the plan. It's not something that I've thought about visually. It's not something I've visualized. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, that's the aim. So I'm with people that have the same mindset of wanting to push and wanting to get far in their lives. And also we'll be doing the same things or similar things, working up to being able to do more than yesterday and the days before. Progressing really. But yeah, I'm calling it a day now. I'll take a photo of what I've eaten, but it's 7:30, man, and I said I wanted to be off the phone by 7, so I'm not going to be on the phone other than to just take a picture of the meal I've made, and then that'll be it. But for now, I'm done. See you in the next clip. Peace. Right, having this meal at 7:45. It looks more filling than I thought it would be. I didn't think a salad would be filling, but I think this actually will fill me. We'll see. We'll see. Hey. After this, I'm gonna go have a brain dump, write down any thoughts I want to write down, and then allow myself to stay outside, read, and then eventually go to bed. Maybe just allow myself to meditate for a little bit, no conscious thought or anything like that, for a couple of minutes or so, and then eventually fall asleep. But yeah, I'm done with that. I'm done with today. I'll write about what I've managed to do today as well, plan out tomorrow, but other than that, that'll be it. Yeah. Wanted to try out this yogurt impulsively, and this banana and almonds combination that I thought of earlier, maybe a few minutes earlier or earlier within the day, I don't know. I'm feeling full, and I had a little bit of water, maybe like half of this cup here, and we'll see how the combination goes. Yeah, should drink more water, ideally. But anyway, yeah, we'll see how this combination goes. I certainly feel full when it's time to go to bed. For sure, yeah. I feel full already as it is. I don't need to eat anymore, but I want to try it out. I'm still going to try it out anyway. I mean, I've made the meal already. I may as well, rather than throw it away. May as well. The same sort of mindset my parents would it's the same sort of mindset I'd see my parents have, or I hear my parents have. But maybe it's something I need to work through, I don't know. But I'm still gonna have this anyway. 8:45 in the morning, first meal. I'm feeling so hungry. Because of that, I'll probably be able to eat this quickly. This is the first time I'm actually trying this combination with nuts, bananas, and oats, and with almond milk too. I might think it's too nutty. I might think this tastes too nutty, but I am at least gonna give it a chance and see how it goes down. Yeah, because I'm feeling so hungry, I'm actually feeling rather excited to try this out. The oats tasted really nice, much nicer than expected, but that genuinely could have been because of how hungry I was feeling. Speaking of, it's been about 2 hours since I had that meal, and at 11:15, I'm having my second meal of the day. Leftover pasta bake. I said I wanted to have half the portion, so I just used a fork to split up. There you go. That's the remaining half. The other half's in the microwave right now. I may put a little bit of ketchup. Put a little bit of ketchup on that, so it's more palatable, because the sauce will dry up because it's not freshly cooked. So yeah, I'll put a little bit of ketchup. I'll probably just do some little spots or something so that it's not all over, so that I'm using less. That's an improvement from just pouring all over. Because Heinz aren't gonna give a fuck about my health. Sure, nor other food companies really, to be fair, but yeah, they're gonna make it as tasty as possible so that I keep on using it, so I'll use less. So I don't do it as often. Or at least I'm more likely to do it less often. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have this. And I probably will, I certainly won't mind having oats, a banana and some nuts from now on. That's not a problem, especially with almond milk. I thought it'd taste too nutty, but it didn't at all. It didn't at all. Anyway, I'm gonna get on with eating this, yeah. I forgot to drink with my meal, so I wasn't feeling as full as I am now after having some water. I was feeling full, but I wasn't feeling stuffed. So I wanted to get some more food, but I've decided not to. I usually, in my mind, I'd be full once I'm stuffed. But if I want to eat in a healthy way, I can't be eating until I can't eat anymore, until I'm basically pushing to extents where I might actually find it difficult to stand up straight because of how much I've eaten. So now I'm having to get used to not eating after feeling full rather than after feeling stuffed, like how I usually would. Pardon me, that's going to be quite a change to get used to, but it's a worthwhile change because changing in this way means that I won't overeat again. I'll not only have my limits in mind, but I'll act on those limits. When I'm feeling full, I'll stop rather than keep on going to the point that I'm stuffed. Yeah, I just wanted to make a note of that to make it clear that I'm making changes in how I eat at this point in time. Yeah. Right, it's 1:08 according to the clock on the stove, and I'm having this snack. I'm having this snack because I don't feel comfortable with eating large amounts of food once every 2 hours because I haven't had enough to drink. So to prevent overeating, to prevent overeating calories wise, I'm having a small snack now. I may carry on having small snacks for the same reason from now on. And now that I've planned out what I want to have, this isn't a part of the plan, but I'm just adapting. I'm changing the plan a little bit in a healthy way. And now that I'm doing this, these cues, like the crisps that are here on top of the cupboard, don't faze me. I know what I want to eat, and it's not that, so I'm having this instead. But yeah, small snack at 1:10 in the afternoon after just spending around about 2 hours going through some stuff that I need to do in order to become a qualified gym instructor. Yeah. Right, I don't know what sort of oil this is because it was here before I started preparing my food, but I've decided to use it anyway because I've been feeling hungry, so I just wanted to get this cooking out of the way so I can eat. Rice is here, cooking, doing its thing. Steaks in the oven, doing its thing. I think we're almost done. Got to pour some mixed veg in here. This might be why I do the curry actually. Mixed veg will go in here, spinach will go in here, this curry sauce will go in here as well. The chicken and the steak will too. And then there you go. At least somewhat healthy, tasty curry. And I can say that because I know that I've gone out of my way to take my health into account by adding mixed vegetables and spinach. Got all of this ready, man. I may completely change how I eat. I might not be eating meat at all soon. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I might not be eating meat and fish at all. Might go vegan. We'll see. Anyway, yeah, that's what's going on. I'm gonna have a tasty meal. I'm feeling hungry, so certainly want it. Not only that, but I think I deserve it after quite a challenging gym session. So yeah. Anyway, that's it. Salute. See you in the next clip. Hey. Right, it's 10 past 11 according to the clock on the stove, 12 past. Now having this meal. It's not bananas and nuts as I planned, but I already had that earlier today, so I'm having this instead. I don't want to have any nuts because I've chewed a lot as it is. Yeah, so this is what's up. I'm gonna have this, and then that's gonna be my last meal of the day. So the meals from now on will be Thursday and Friday, of course. Probably only Friday morning though, because I have to upload the video by Friday, as that's when I always upload my weekly health review. Yeah, all right, but that's it for today, and then the next one will be for tomorrow and Friday. Yeah. Welcome to a new month, September, hey. Right, I planned to have the nuts in this meal, but I've decided not to, and I'm not gonna have it at all because in the evening I did a lot of chewing. The steak was very chewy. My yogurt was chewy as well because of the nuts. What was it? Oh no, actually no, there was no nuts in yesterday's dessert. It was just yogurt and an apple, but that steak was enough. So I'm not gonna have any nuts, even though I plan to. I'm having this at around 8:05 because I wanted to wake up earlier. I got up at 7 so I could start doing some gym instructor course related stuff at 8. It's now 8:05. That's not half bad. I'll eat and then I'll get on with it. But yeah, here we go, meal 1 of the day. All right, a few minutes before 11 in the morning, having this. I'm having this now because the feeling of hunger / thirst and or just would not shake, even though I was drinking water. So I'm having this now. I don't want to be on a calorie deficit. I want to be in a calorie surplus because I want to build the muscles. So yeah, I'm having this now at this time. Even though I plan to have this meal for lunch. I saw the leftover curry, and I thought, you know, why not just bang it in there, have it as a mashup. And yeah, this is how we got to this point with the leftover pasta bake that was there already. Yeah. Here I am. In 5 minutes, that meal was gone, washed up. It's almost like it didn't exist, but that food was it was a big portion, but yeah, I must have been feeling hungry. In order to improve meal hygiene, there's an idea that from Transform Your Body, Transform Your Life, that you can take 20 minutes to eat your meals. Pardon me. The way how I was feeling, I don't know how I would have been able to do that. Oh, I need to mention that I didn't drink any water with that meal. I just ate and ate until it was done. So that would probably help add to how long it takes for me to eat the meal. But that'd probably make it go from 5 minutes to 10 minutes rather than 20. I just take it as a guideline rather than something that I have to follow. Yeah, I'm not going to time myself. I was eating outside and then I went on back into the kitchen to go wash up. And then yeah, I saw it was like 5 minutes. It's gone. I do feel full though, and just like with today's breakfast, it's hit me. It really has. It's hit me, and I'm having to get used. I'm also having to get used to feeling full rather than feeling stuffed, and not tipping myself over the edge, as I'd call it, to go from feeling full to feeling stuffed. That's something that I'm having to learn right now. I do feel more full now than I did a couple of minutes ago though. More time has passed for the food to settle in, so that makes sense. But yeah, I'm having to learn to not eat even more after just having a meal, to quote unquote tip myself over the edge, which would mean that I, calories wise, overeat, because I'd be having very calorie dense foods. I don't know how many calories, because I haven't weighed I haven't used MyFitnessPal in a while, but I'd assume it'd be potentially a couple hundred to 500, anywhere within that range. Oh, and I'd also like to mention one thing. I'd like to mention that this is the second time within 2 days that I've thought about making myself a sandwich. And I've gone out my way to not have a sandwich. I'm having thoughts of doing that. I've had thoughts of doing that, and that's at least the second time. I think I'd be doing it more so as a temptation rather than something that's planned, because I didn't plan to have sandwiches in the plans that I've made today and yesterday. But bread is not, it's not the enemy though. Bread is not the enemy. Just as long as I plan it and I have wholemeal, then I don't see it as being a problem. Because at least I've taken my health into some consideration by going out my way to make the bread that I would eat less refined and processed. I'd like to imagine. Yeah. I don't know where I got that from though. Wholemeal bread, less refined. I don't know where I got that from. It might be true, I'm not denying that, but I don't remember a video in particular or something I read on the internet in particular that has meant I've remembered that way of thinking. I don't know, but bread is not the enemy. I don't want white bread though. I want to take my health into account and have something less processed. Speaking of, I had whole wheat fusilli pasta. I forgot that it was whole wheat rather than just the normal, more refined sort of pasta. They really are progressing in terms. I am progressing in terms of what I eat, for sure. And I'm thinking of getting nutritionist qualifications as well to further learn about what I eat. So I have that behind me for the meals that I make, because how I eat plays a massive part in how I live my life outside of that. If I eat like crap, I'm gonna feel like crap, and that will show in every aspect of my life. So that would be a more than worthy investment. I don't want to go to uni for it though. I'd rather it be a course, the course that you can pay for, like how I'm doing with the gym instructor course I'm doing at the moment. If I can do it that way, then amazing. If not, I'm gonna finesse the further education system by looking up nutritionist qualifications and getting university level books. I'll go out my way to get university level books for that without going to actually pay for the course, the university course itself. I'm not getting myself into debt for knowledge. Nope. I don't mind paying, but I'm not putting myself in debt for it. I allow myself to become debt free, thank you very much. But anyway, yeah, it's actually that's actually something that I can research in the time that I'm not spending learning the gym instructor course and also doing a weightlifting logs. That's something that I could research. I could look into nutrition books in general, and also like nutritionist sort of books, and I can eventually buy some and allow myself to learn big time. That sounds like an amazing plan. Further educate myself on what I'm feeding myself. Yeah, I absolutely would want that. With the path that I'm on, it doesn't make sense to not want that. But anyway, yeah, that's it. I will see you in the next clip, or clips even, sorry. Peace. First meal gone in 10 minutes, from 3 to 4 to 7 past 4. And I even forgot this was here. I'm gonna finish this up. I did drink a little bit of water with my meal, but it wasn't that much. But yeah, I'm gonna have this with the water I have left, fill up, and yeah, that'll be me done. I'm feeling full already, so I may feel stuffed after this. I had a lot of pasta, to be fair, so I'm not confused as to why, but yeah, this is an extra. I may have some dessert. No, I'm not having dessert with this. I'll have dessert later. Not now, because I'm feeling stuffed already. But yeah, I am gonna eat this anyway. It's here. I've got my water with me. I'll feel full for hours. Why not? Impulsive, really. It's like, oh well, I've made this. I may as well finish it because I'm not gonna have it in a sandwich. I actually had a impulsive thought of having it in a sandwich because there's bread there, but it's white bread. It's white bread, and I'll be doing it out of temptation more than because I've planned it. So I won't be doing that. Sweet and sour chicken. I thought I basically had no hope. My hopes were down because I wasn't sure about the smell as I smelled it as I was coming downstairs to cook my food. I sometimes take sauces up into my room. That's why I was coming downstairs with the sauce, and I was smelling it on the way down the stairs, and it didn't smell all that, but I added some extra chili sauce, and it tasted really nice. When I was cooking it and I added the chili sauce. When I added the chicken, I added the chili sauce first, then the sweet and sour sauce I had there, which I'm talking about, then the chili sauce that's there, the sweet and sour chili sauce, whatever, then spinach, and then when I added the frozen chicken, the chicken breast in, oh yeah, I started having more hope, and yeah, it tasted really nice. It was a bit dry because there was a lot more pasta than there was sauce, but it was more than okay. But anyway, yeah, I certainly don't mind sweet and sour from now on. But I'm gonna eat this and then get on with the rest of my day. I would have had a smaller bowl, but I couldn't find one. I'm having this at 5:30. This may be my last meal of the day, and I'm having it now because I'm trying to focus, but I'm just feeling tired. So yeah, I'm using this to wake me up. But anyway, here we go. I'm gonna enjoy this and then get back to it. I completely forgot that I wanted to have this for lunch, so I'll make a curry for lunch instead. Then I'm trying this out. A lower carb meal for breakfast at 9:10. I waited long so that I could get my body stats before I had anything to eat. So yeah, this is now meal one. I said chili sauce instead of ketchup, but I actually didn't want something sweet, impulsively speaking, and I did act on those impulses, so I got ketchup instead of this chili sauce that I was gonna use. But yeah, meal one, 9:10 in the morning.